crazy to say, Coco Gauff confronts her Serena Williams dream in stunning French Open twist. I felt like if I went through my career and didn't get one, I'd feel regret. A jubilant Coco Gauff said during the press conference last week after scripting history at Roland Garros. The world number 2 finally made her French Open dream come true at Court Philippe-Chatrier, defeating world number 1 Aryna Sabalenka in a three-setter. Obviously, the 2023 U.S. Open champion, now a two-time Grand Slam queen, was elated to have pulled off this feat. But do you know what made her triumph even more special? An inevitable connection with her idol and 23-time Grand Slam champion, former WTA legend Serena Williams, and Gauff is overwhelmed. It seems Gauff's destined to become the next Serena. Her consistent performances throughout her career have echoed this sentiment. In 2023, she became the first teenager to win the U.S. Open since a 17-year-old Serena's win in 1999. Then last season, she became the first American to lift the WTA Finals trophy. It was a decade after her idol Rhea accomplished the milestone in 2014. And now, Gauff has become the youngest player to win the French Open since Williams did it in 2002 when she was 20. Also, the 21-year-old sensation is the first American, since Williams in 2015, to lift the Roland Garros trophy. It can't get better than this, right? Following her historic victory last weekend in Paris, Gauff's been on a busy schedule. Multiple outlets want to talk about her emotions after winning the French Open. In one such interview on June 9 with NBC News, Gauff expressed her honest feelings on being able to replicate her idol's accomplishments at the Roland Garros. "It means a lot. She's the reason why I picked up a racket in this sport and have the belief that I do." Gauff continued, "And for me, to be able to be in any conversation with her, obviously, she has her own legacy that will never be touched. But for me, just to even have like a 5% of that means so much to me, and dreaming big and watching her compete in real life. And I don't know, it's crazy to say that 10 years later that I'm here with that trophy after she held it." If you remember, Williams went on to win 3 Roland Garros titles in her career. And while Gauff has captured her first, it will be intriguing to see what count she extends to. Meanwhile, the world number 2 also shared her feelings on making America's presence felt once again in Paris after Williams. "So it means a lot, and you know I've finally put the Americans back in that French Open conversation." Following the sensational win over Aryna Sabalenka, Coco Gauff was left speechless. As soon as the Belarusian hit a shot out of the court in the final set, with Gauff leading 5-4, the American fell down in disbelief. It took her a few seconds to realize what she had achieved, and the emotions were priceless as she went running to her parents in the stands and hugged them. Once the overwhelming feeling sank in, Gauff was quick to highlight how big this win is for her, especially as an American athlete. "It means a lot, and obviously there's a lot going on in our country right now with, like, everything," she revealed, as reported by The Independent on June 8. "But just to be able to be a representation of that, and a representation of people that look like me in America, who maybe don't feel as supported during this time period." She continued, "Some people may feel some type of way about being patriotic and things like that, but I'm definitely patriotic and proud to be American, and I'm proud to represent the Americans that look like me and people who kind of support the things that I support." Well, Coco Gauff's first French Open final appearance came 3 years ago. Back in 2022, she entered the summit clash of the event. Unfortunately, back then, former world number 1 Iga Swiatek broke her dream with a commanding victory. But that's in the past now. The next big challenge for Gauff is waiting at the All England Club. Can she mirror her clay court run onto the grass at Wimbledon? Only time will tell. What are your thoughts on the 21-year-old's prospects in the upcoming grass season? Keep those coming in the comments section below.